Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning and it is my rest day today, and it's also my low carb day. So I think today I'm going to take you guys through a low carb day of eating, but I'm also going to share a couple of tips and things that I have been doing in order to stay on track and so I feel satisfied and not starving. So the first thing I do when I wake up and I know it's a low carb day is drink a lot of water before I do anything else. So right here I have a huge thing of water. This is about 33 ounces of water, I believe. I already did drink some, so that's why it's like gone from the top. But it's about 33 ounces of water, and what I did is I mixed a scoop of BCAAs in here. I put it in the fridge overnight so it could be nice and cold, and when I wake up in the morning I just drink the entire thing before I do anything else. So I'm going to drink this now, and then I will share the next thing that I do. It is hard. I hate drinking water. This is the only way I can get my whole gallon without suffering later on. So let's finish this. Done. Finished the water, and now I'm full. And this is why I do it, because it fills my belly up with water so I'm not as hungry, and I eat smaller foods, smaller breakfasts. So okay, let's try that again. Because I finished this water and my stomach is full with water, I am less hungry, so my breakfast ends up being smaller. Yes, that's what I meant to say. But I did show you guys that I added this amino IV, and I know everybody uses PE Science, and honestly, the only reason why I ordered their BCAAs is because I ran out of protein powder, and their protein powder is the only one that doesn't hurt my stomach. So I wanted to place an order, and I also needed BCAAs, and I didn't really want to order them from another website. So I was just like, I'm just going to try theirs and see, hopefully it's good. It is good. It tastes really good. It just does have that chemical aftertaste, but I feel like every BCAA has that after, like, the chemical taste, except Amino Energy, but Amino Energy has caffeine, and I am going to have coffee, so I don't want to have too much caffeine. So after I drink my water, guys, I drink some apple cider vinegar. This helps, sorry about that, oh, my throat. This helps with digestion, and it does help me with my appetite, so it is pretty good when you are on prep and you are hungry all the time. So I usually have, I have this like all year round, not just on prep, but I make sure to have it on prep because I do notice a difference in my digestion and in my appetite. So I usually don't measure it, I just kind of eyeball it. But I'm going to drink this now. Let me put you guys down. What I do is I just shake it. I put it in a little cup, just kind of a little drop. I don't know if you guys can see how much. And then I add water to dilute it. So much water. And I don't know, I honestly don't know why people make such a big deal about apple cider vinegar and it being terrible, because I honestly don't think it's that bad. But I have been drinking this for like 3 to 4 years. I don't even know how long, but I'm used to it. I never really had that issue, so I don't know why people like make such a big deal out of it. I don't know, but I'm going to drink this. And it's done. So it is, what time is it? So it's 8:30. Another thing I like to do on a rest day and on a low carb day is I try to push my breakfast as far as possible. So I basically try to fast as long as I can, just so I can have more food for the rest of the day, because it is pretty early and I do go to bed pretty late during the weekends, so I don't want to finish my food super early. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to make coffee, and then I'm going to get to work on some online training programs, and then probably around 10 I'm going to make breakfast. So right now I'm just going to make coffee and sit down on the couch. I don't want to be in the kitchen. I usually work in my kitchen, but that just makes me like want to get up and snack. So I'm going to sit on the couch and just relax and work on my computer. And for my coffee, I'm just going to use a cup of cashew milk, stevia, and one of these, or I'm going to do half of a packet. And I'm also going to add some Walden Farms sugar-free syrup, and that's going to be my coffee. So let me make that, and then I will see you guys later. My coffee's in the microwave, but guys, look at these cookies. Oh, look at this. You guys see this? These are real cookies. They're not protein cookies. They're just real, sugary, delicious cookies. They sent them to me, and I am going to include them in a video this week. So keep an eye out for the review and the taste test of these damn delicious cookies. Obviously can't have one today because it's a low carb day and a rest day, so. Today's breakfast is going to be very high protein, little to no carbs, and moderate fat. I'm using some Costco egg whites. I love these because they fill me up and they're full of protein and they taste really good. I'm also going to use half a packet of the Trader Joe's organic coconut oil for some healthy fats. I'm going to add some fat-free feta cheese and some smoked turkey breast into my egg whites this morning. I like to keep my breakfast on a rest day very high protein, little to no carb, and moderate fat because I like to save my carbs for later on. And I also find that having a very high protein meal with some fats in there keeps me full longer. This is what my breakfast is going to look like for today. It does not look like much, but it's delicious, full of protein, and it's going to keep me full for a while. And I'm going to add some reduced sugar ketchup. So this is going to be meal one. Okay guys, I have been working for a little bit. The things in my nose are from my glasses. I just got a new pair and they are killing my nose. Have a snack and then clean the house for a little bit before I continue work. I told you guys earlier this morning that I ordered a couple of things from PA Science, and they also sent me a couple of samples. So I'm going to try their Select Protein, Select Protein Cafe series. So it's just protein powder with caffeine in it. And the one I have is vanilla frappe. Guys, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce shit. But anyways, I'm going to have this with some cashew milk for a little snack, and I'm probably going to have some sort of carb source since my breakfast was like 0 carbs. So I'm going to have a slice of this bread. It's from Trader Joe's. It's their sprouted bread with some peanut butter and cinnamon. I just took a sip of this and it's actually pretty good. So that's going to be my snack. It is time for meal 3. And yes, I am still wearing the same clothes. I've been busy cleaning the house, doing laundry, getting some online training done. So that's another thing I like to do on low carb days or days that I know I don't have that much food to eat, is I stay busy because it makes time go by faster and I don't think too much about food. So that's what I've been doing, just staying busy. I also meal prepped a couple of meals earlier today. That's a thing that really helps me stay on track on days where I'm home all day. Just knowing that I have, a meal in the fridge and that's what I'm supposed to eat, it just helps me stay on track and it helps me not snack throughout the day. So that's what I'm going to have now. It's just 3 ounces of 93% lean ground turkey, 3 ounces of white potato, and about 100 grams of asparagus. So that's what I'm going to have for meal 3. I am going to finish cleaning the house and I'm going to get ready because we are going to the movies in a little bit. We are going to watch I don't know the name. It's like the King Kong movie, the new one. And that's another thing I wanted to share with you guys. If you are on prep and you feel like you can't really do anything because you can't go out to eat, try to find other things that you enjoy and do that at least once a week. For me, that includes grocery shopping. So I'm at the grocery store at least 4 times a week. And I know it's bad, but I love buying food and I love being at the grocery store. So that's one thing that I do. And another thing that we have been doing for the past 3 weeks is going to the movies. Dave is no longer on prep, so it's hard for me to not want to go out to eat because he's not on prep. So in my head, I'm like, oh, let's just go out to eat. I'll make it work. But I'm trying really hard to stay on track and to be really, on point with my macros. So we decided to just go to the movies instead. So we've been enjoying that. And yeah, so that's another thing. Go to the movies or find something else that you can do that does not involve food. And I know it's hard because everybody loves to eat. I love to eat. That is one of my favorite things to do is go out to eat. So it's hard not to be able to do it while I'm on prep. And yes, you can go out and you can make things fit into your macros, but I just don't want to go and spend money on things that I can make at home. I just don't think that's okay. I mean, I guess if I'm traveling and I'm on prep, then yes, it's super easy to stay on track, but I don't want to go out and pay for a meal that I can make at home. And I will see you guys later. Since I kept my carbs pretty low earlier during the day, I'm going to have some oatmeal for a snack. And I added about 10 grams of this protein powder. We are headed to the movies in a little bit, so I'm going to make a really quick meal and I'm going to show you guys my outfit. Some black leggings. They are just high-waisted leggings from Old Navy. They are workout leggings. And I'm wearing some boots and a turtleneck because it's freezing outside. I have to squat down here so you guys can see me. Whenever I am dieting, so whenever I'm cutting, I like to make my meals very voluminous. So I like to pick lower calorie options so I can have a bigger portion. My favorite things to eat while I'm cutting and that actually fill me up are riced cauliflower. So freaking good. This one is from Trader Joe's. I love it. One serving only has, let me squat down. One serving only has 4 grams of carbs and you actually get a good amount. So I love rice cauliflower. I also love the shaved Brussels sprouts. One serving only has 8 grams of carbs, so that's another good option. And another option that I like from Trader Joe's is the organic broccoli slaw. It's almost gone. One serving only has 5 grams of carbs. So those are some of my favorite vegetable sources because they are full of fiber and they keep me full longer. Right now I'm going to make a very quick meal and this meal is Mexican inspired. So I'm going to make some rice cauliflower. So I'm just going to use 2 servings. So that's going to be 8 grams of carbs and 4 grams of fiber, 1 gram of fat, and 4 grams of protein. So this is going to be like my rice substitute because it kind of reminds me of rice and it is called rice cauliflower. So great option. So I'm going to cook some of this in a pan with some coconut oil, add salt, pepper, and then I'm going to cook some 93 ground turkey. So I'm going to cook this up, add it to the rice cauliflower, and then top it with, can't see, some Greek yogurt. This is a sour cream substitute. And I'm going to also use some of the Trader Joe's, what is it? Chunky guacamole, which is, I don't really know if there's avocado in here. Oh yeah, there's avocado in here. I thought it was just kind of like a yogurt thing and then they flavored it, but yeah. So this thing has, per serving has 2 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein. So I'm going to use 1 serving of this. I'm going to cook my meal and then I will show you guys the end product. I'm heading to the movies, so I will see you guys when I get back. We just got back from the movies. The movie was awesome. Highly, highly recommend it. we ended up going out to eat, which I think it's funny because I just told you guys this morning that I don't want to go out and pay for something that I didn't want to go out and pay for something I can make at home. But we were out, it's pretty late already, so we stopped by Moe's and I had a rice bowl with rice, double chicken, lettuce, pico, jalapenos, cucumbers, and I did add guacamole to the top because I needed some fats. So that's basically what I ate. And yeah, I will put a picture of it on the screen because I didn't take the camera with me. But I'm going to close up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.